Meanwhile, a MassDOT meeting is set to be held about a railroad crossing in West Springfield. The state says there are long-standing traffic congestion and safety concerns at the crossing at Front Street and First Street, and they're looking to change that. They say existing conditions stop traffic a minimum of 45 minutes to an hour every single day. Now, on Thursday, a meeting is being held to discuss eliminating those railroad crossings. MassDOT is suggesting the implementation of vehicle lanes, bike lanes, and sidewalks instead. If you'd like to share your opinion, you can do so during public comment at Town Hall at that meeting at 6 p.m.